This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. And the Red Wolves will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the James Madison Dukes offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And here comes the offense on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways. But the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The give to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Parker. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Dyer. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Dukes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, James Madison. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. The short hands, it's Parker. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. This time he's got it. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Hard running there. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Offense defense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 10 to Louisiana. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Dyer. He's got him. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick release by the QB. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
To the air, it's Dyer.
Oh my, that's a 3rd wide open drop. This drive.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there.
They gotta stop that. They everything in the world for the computer.
They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
No.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, who the fucking lamb might even play the we rolled that?
And didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, James Madison.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
That's caught. It's Harrell. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Dukes will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Crawford. Right on the money. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. Made a defender miss. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Red Wolves are on the move.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can...
There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Red Wolves
threw a bubble screen to the flat and it's a cornerback already.
They've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The Red Wolves have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Crawford. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Spencer. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Missed out.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3.
You got missed
They'll
out.
boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that
sir.
angle from this distance.
What?
And he missed it.
Oh.
No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance.
They just gave this nigga an imaginary fucking roughing the kicker.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. From the gun. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gives it on the option. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on.
Touchdown,
Man, they fucking cheating on this game, bro. Where's my cornerback at over there? Where's my outside corner? Please tell me that, bro.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we
Like,
need
stop
you to
this
make
shit.
more plays for us in the end zone.
Nigga, it's a
Taking shots,
it's
we
a
need you to
fucking
be able to
hook over
step
there
up
and an
and
outside
make
corner
tough
and a
catches.
D3
David,
over
what a
there. That
grab
shit should
right there.
not happen.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's
They
going to
trying to
be,
keep
knowing he's going
Arkansas
to sit
State in this
down when he's
fucking
not, so
game like
being on the
a
same page,
motherfucker,
and
bro.
then having a guy
And
that
that
can
shit
go get it.
irritating.
Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for room. It's Parker. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Got his man quickly. At the 45 on its way. Turns on the jet. Touchdown.
I would say they cheating like shit. That nigga 95 speed.
Here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Hold and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away. And
Breaks into the open. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. At the 40, there he goes.
That's my defense is trash. That motherfucker won't stop. All of a sudden, they just can't do nothing against
The
them.
Red Wolves want to move quickly. Using his legs, it's Spencer. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive guys.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in a lot.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Absolutely center cut. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Dyer. Get it out on the screen.
I had 3 people in front of me. Ain't nobody blocking. That's crazy.
From the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Barber. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run.
Bro, he's cheating like shit right now. They really dead in these fucking cornerbacks, man, not people.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Parker. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Who the fuck is
The
48?
defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit.
They just want to keep letting Funko 48 make all the fucking
They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. And understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that 1st down marker is. Great job going to get that 1st down.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down.
So all of a sudden the safety's supposed to be over there all the way on the outside, huh? This game wild as shit.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Bro, what?
Pretty good.
All right, bro. All of a sudden, we just can't stop the run against Arkansas State. Arkansas State, out of all the teams we played.
Looking for a man. It's Crawford. Hauls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. All right, let's get it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option. Nice move to keep running.
All right,
the
bro.
sweet spin, and he's free. All by himself down the middle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
This is one way you can try to attack the perimeter of the field, right? Get the option play going. Quarterback has it, reads his key, pitches it out to his running back to see what he can go do in space.
And he takes
I guess my defensive line is not going to do that.
Arkansas State.
You know, good teams just know how to close
I'm out this
games out.
motherfucker.
And
Run
you're seeing
committing
that
in the
right now with this
4-3,
team.
and this offensive line just blowing everybody back up.
The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown.
That
So
is
they
getting
padded their
too
lead.
wild.
This just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
They doing everything in their fucking power to keep me from fucking
Guys,
winning.
James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way.
Oh, why did you keep over, bro?
And that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
James Madison, 35.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
You blocked so big. Bro, this game is fake. I just seen it in my own eyes. There's no way he should have blocked 2 people at the same time, bro. Stop that, bro.
And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Fuck wrong with him, bro.
Touchdown, Dukes. And with that, they move out front.
Fuck out my motherfucking field, nigga. Cheating ass fucking
Great
field.
job by this offense executing.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late.
Y'all see the fucking
That
adjustment?
should do it.
Y'all see the motion to figure out what defense is nigga in and shit.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now.
Y'all see me get down the field in 20 seconds. No problem. No sacks.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out.
Ready? Alright, dude.
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which...
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just